Stop wrinkles before they start. Hey everyone, JW here. Today we're tackling a common headache I see all too often: wrinkles and creases in artificial turf. You know, the look, your install's done and the client's happy, and then the sun hits and bam, those wrinkles pop up like a nasty surprise. Let's talk about why it happens and how to prevent it before it costs you time and many callbacks. Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer or a professional installer, there's one step in synthetic turf installation that's absolutely critical: stretching the turf. It might sound simple, but skipping it can lead to a world of problems. So today, let's talk about why stretching synthetic turf properly is one of the most critical steps in the entire installation process. First off, I want to touch on storage and transportation. Improper storage of turf rolls will definitely introduce defects in the turf surface. I have witnessed contractors transporting turf in dump trailers, turf folded in half in the back of trucks, and on the top of truck racks. Yes, truck racks. When the turf is left on the truck racks for too long, even overnight, it can create indentations in the turf roll. All these things will cause surface defects if you're not careful with the storage and transportation of the turf. Now let's get to stretching. Synthetic turf is manufactured, toughened, and woven before the backing is coated, kind of like these straw party handcuffs. When the coating is applied, the turf remains flexible and stretches by inches. If you lay synthetic turf down as it is, it won't remain flat. Over time, movement will creep in and things will stretch, shrink, and do all sorts of weird things, causing wrinkles, ripples, and especially when the heat rises. I've always said, what you don't stretch out in the wintertime will come back and haunt you in the summer. Stretching the turf can not only remove many imperfections, but it also ensures that the backing lies perfectly flat against the base layer, creating a smooth, even surface that looks natural and performs well. Stretching tools. It is vital to have the correct stretching tools. Before I go into the stretching tool itself, it is essential to understand that we want to create tension. Kicking tools apply even tension across the turf. Creating even tension will combat thermal contraction and expansion. The goal is to get a snug fit from one end to the other and side by side if needed before you secure it with nails, staples, or adhesive. A carpet kicker, also known as a knee kicker, is a great hand tool used during carpet and synthetic turf installations to help stretch and position materials so they fit tightly. A carpet kicker has a flat toothed metal plate on one end that grips the turf fibers. On the other end has a padded area, the kicker, that the installer lightly strikes with their knee. The tool shaft is adjustable in lengths to suit any different working positions. How to use it? Open up the teeth by rotating the dial. Place the kicker on the area that needs to be stretched. Bump the padded end with the knee, pushing the turf tightly until all the wrinkles and ripples are kicked out and removed. It's that simple. When doing long runs, I recommend placing temporary nails per the JW triangle method every 2 feet at the end of the roll and temporarily kicking every 10 feet to stretch the turf. One nail may not secure it, especially when it gets hot. 2 nails possibly may secure the turf, but when you place 3 nails in a triangular fashion down the turf's edge every 2 to 3 feet, that turf's not going to move. Whether you're working in hot, cold, wet, or dry conditions, always take the time to stretch your turf. It's one of those small steps that make a huge difference in how professional and durable your installations will look and last. And remember this: what you don't stretch out will come back and bite you in the butt. Stay tuned for more tips and tricks to help you level up your installs and keep your projects looking flawless. Until next time, JW out.